Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Probably not as well now that you're watching me, but I'm back for another one. I usually do cram a whole load into one day and then slowly drift them out over a period of time. Recently I was away for a long time, well, for me. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You already know if you've been following me. If you haven't been following me, you don't care. So why should I tell you? I don't know why I told you. I just tell you because I warble on. But anyway, because I was away for a long time, all my information sort of got a bit lost from all the lists I was given from people saying, hey, listen to this, hey, listen to that. So I've been sort of going back in time to look at comments to see what people suggest. And it's basically people who suggested stuff only recently who are getting their stuff in at the moment. I might be able to go back further, but the way YouTube is, I have to go onto each individual video to check the comments, because if I keep going down in time, it crashes. YouTube. But anyway, because of that, I'm hitting things that have been pretty recent. A few weeks ago, I had a new subscriber. Wow! Me having a subscriber is incredible. Hawkwood Solo. He liked my Scar Symmetry stuff. I think I've done a Solution 45 song, which hasn't gone up yet. Well, it will have gone up by now, I hope. I'll be mixing these in with older stuff, so you don't get too annoyed about, I don't know, I'm just wobbling on. Anyway, there's stuff that I did a few weeks ago that I couldn't get on the system because I didn't have time to edit or anything like that. They were just thrown by the wayside. And they'll be coming up here and there over time. That might be on before this, might be on after it, but I think I've done a Solution 45. But anyway, he said Paul Wardingham is a great guitar player, and check out one of his tracks. I'm expecting it to be an instrumental, the way he wrote this and the way he said it's a great guitarist and done some stuff. He mentioned Convergence or a ballad, so Reserve 2.0. If it is an instrumental, maybe the ballad would be better. Maybe it'll have more dynamic range, because an instrumental of sheer shredding, I don't know what it is about me and shredding in a song. You can have a good song for 2 or 3 minutes, then a shred for a couple of minutes, and then back to the song, and I love it. But if it's a shred for 4 minutes or something like that, I tend to get a little about it. I don't know why. Just personal preference, I suppose. So anyway, enough warbling. But that's what I'm here for. I warble, and people listen to me warble and go, oh, go on with it, let's go. Not very ballady yet. I suppose it's more room to breathe than a more heavier song. Reminds me a little of Devin Townsend. No, it doesn't. Okay, Earth 2.0, Paul Wardingham. Yeah, rather like that. It was still pretty heavy. Wasn't really a ballad as such, but that indicates to me that maybe the other song you mentioned was basically a pure shred all the way through. Well, this had plenty of widdly woo going on in it, plenty of shredding going on in it. Maybe there was more gentle moments, etc. I love the main gentle part where it's going like, "Ah," and then it goes, "Ah," and then when he comes back in, it's basically as if it had a chunk taken out. He just carried on, zoom. It snooped straight out again as the riff was continuing. The lead was going like crazy still, and it had just dropped out from somewhere. Is Earth 2.0 out of this world? A little bit. I liked it. A bit spacey. A whole album of it. I'm not really a huge instrumental fan. I used to buy a few post-rock albums in the past and stuff, and they have some fantastic tunes on there, but a whole album, I can't listen to them very easily. I don't know what it is. I need vocals to break up the sparsity of instrumentation. Something about it. Get some vocals in there, and I'm like, yeah, I can take an album that's half instrumental and half vocalized in those sort of cases, because it's almost like when I hear growly songs, I'm not a huge fan of the harsh vocal, but when in the song there's clean vocals as well, or in the album there's songs that feature clean vocals, I can get through the songs that are pure growls, or the songs that have growls in them, because of those cleans that help break things up. So instrumental albums, I seem to have the same sort of weird block where I can listen to the individual songs, some better than others. I like that song very much. A more thrashy, shredding song I get a bit of, possibly. Depends on the artist, of course, but it's the same thing really for instrumental bands, etc. I can listen to their songs individually, but if they've got a couple, some songs with vocals on there, or some vocal moments, I can appreciate them a lot more and get into them a lot more. It's just one of those weird things with me. This was very nice. I can imagine flying in your spacecraft, visiting other planets with a soundtrack like this pumping out, annoying all the aliens, going, ha ha ha, you expected NSYNC or some other poppy band from the past. No, here's somebody shredding a guitar. Haha. What am I talking about? I'm talking about nothing really. But as you can see, I like stuff that nobody's heard of, and even if there's only 5 or 6 people that watch this, I do this stuff because I like to discover stuff as well. Like you, if you're watching this because you never heard of Paul Wardingham before and wanted to see what it was like and went, ooh, you like me, I like to discover new things. That means that I don't get many views, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem when you get such interesting stuff. But anyway, that's enough for me. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, relax, sit back, have a drink. See you for another one soon. Bye.